Just comment in chat. Let me know you're here. Get some things started up. And let's see. Um, okay, so we're going to be going back and looking at the last video I did and some other things we'll be doing. Uh, Let me, okay, pause that. All right. I'm sure notifications are slow. So let me make sure notifications are going out good. All right. Yeah, just comment. Let me know you're in here, and we'll get started here. I think most notifications have gone out, looks like. So there we are. Okay. Play some music while we're waiting on people to come in. Pretty cool. So hope everyone had a good weekend or a good week and having an upcoming good weekend. That's cool. You can put that background noise in there. That's pretty neat. Let's see. Hey, bud, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hey, sis. Hang on just a second. All right. So we did some investigations this week, and um, went to a couple of cemeteries. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. Um, Set that off to the side there. Okay. So behind me, you can see, maybe see Batman right there. Up here is where that monkey's at. I did give him a cat ball, so if that goes off tonight, we'll see. See if he'll do that. We should be able to see it pretty good. It's pretty bright. See if he does anything. And also, I put a security camera in the shed. So if I get any notifications, which I don't, let me look and see. I don't think I've seen anything come through lately. We'll see if there's anything going on. You can probably, let me see if I can, might be able to see it all right there. Maybe a little bit. Anyway, they're out there in the shed. I got the security camera on them, and um, looks like not many notifications today. So we'll see. Maybe throughout the night we'll get some. Um, yeah, I was looking at something right now. No, nothing. Okay, so if we get any notifications while we're doing this tonight, will definitely see what happens. And I'm going to turn on the, where is it at? The Ghost Tool app, the Blue Hand app. And we'll see if we get any words or what words we get. So it's that right there, Blue Hand app. So I'll have it here. If we do get any words, I'll let you guys know. You're feel free to turn yours on too. Um, we'll see if that monkey back here lights up or anything. Um, Maybe it will. We'll have to wait and see. I did have the what is it called, the lights, the star lights to put up to see if the spirits will walk through, but unfortunately, it's not working. So I don't know what happened to it. It's not. Yeah, something happened. It won't light up or shine or anything now. So, and it's battery powered. It's not, yeah, through a USB, and I'm not sure why it's not working. But anyway, I have to work with that a little more. But in the meantime, we do, like I say, have that back there. I got the Ghost Tool app. We'll see if we get any words. And I did also an investigation in the shed today, and I'll talk about that when we get a few more people in. Hopefully, the notifications are going out good, and we'll get some more people in here in a minute or two. Okay, no words so far on my end. So, can you light that? ball up back there? Tap it with your finger, light it up. Can you do that? Okay, I got outsider. That's my first word, outsider. I don't know how good y'all can see that, but I need to tone it down a little bit. Maybe you can see it better. Yeah, that's a little better. All right, so I got outsider. You mean outside in the shed? If there's anything out there that wants to move, I'll get the notification. I'll see it. Got that. Um, Let me do one more thing. Okay. Just making sure the notifications are wherever I put them for the most part. All right. Still on the word outsider. We'll see if we get anything besides that. Can you make something move out in the shed? So far, nothing going on in here. Still on the word outsider. I want to actually move that over here and see if we get any words come through. Um, but now, if you saw my last video, and people may be coming in late or watching this later, my last video was at the River Arts area, and I got some kind of a weird noise that came through. It's kind of like a slapping noise or whatever that was on the silos and or right there at that concrete slabs. It sounded like someone was slapping it. No one there but me, and that was it. Um, so it's pretty wild. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on the ghost tool just in case it's going to change words. Can you give me another word, please? Can you tell me your name? Got nasty is my next word. What do you mean by that? The word nasty. Check this out. I don't know why. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but what does nasty mean? What are you talking about exactly, spirits? Okay, I thought I was gonna get another word, but it's now slowed back down again. Can you make that ball light up back there, or turn that Batman light off? Make it go off. Okay. So still waiting on another word. See if another word's going to come through and check that out. Um, Kind of be good if that cat ball would go off. I could try the flashlight. Hang tight. Let me try that out. Thomas will play in the shed. Yeah, please do. Get some movie. Okay, so I got the K2 going on back here too, and the flashlight. So we'll see if I don't think that monkey's haunted, but we'll see. So I'm still on the word nasty. So I've not gotten anything since then. Um, Kind of weird. I figured I got cap. I don't know how good you can see that, but I got a cap. You mean my cap over here? What do you want to do with my cap? Got a ball cap over here. You want me to put the ball cap on the monkey? That's weird. I got that. I mean, I do have my Kansas City Royals ball cap over here, so maybe that's what it means. I don't know. So we'll see. You want me to put that hat on his head? Light something up if you want me to put that cap on your head. I don't know. I got AM and I got cap and AM. Okay, all right. I guess I could put the hat over here on it, or maybe near it. So let me move this cap over here. Real quick. Um, Here, we'll put the cap here. How's that? That work? I don't. So the ghost tool is starting to move a little bit now. So I got the ball cap right here on top of the Batman here. I got service. Every property you've ever owned since 1986 has been haunted. 8 different ones. Oh wow! Be careful with that. We have hauntings, but it's not real bad though. Generally, it's pretty good stuff. We get got neck. I don't know what that means exactly, but to them. But can you light the K2 up, the green light by chance? Can you do that? I want to actually turn that down a little more, and we'll just use the light from my laptop. Oh, this thing's going crazy. It's going red big time. Turn it up just a little bit to here. Got matter. Okay. So I got matter. Oh yeah, probably so. That's why, yeah, I gotta find some things to put out in the shed that will that I don't have to keep changing batteries on so often. And then like the cat balls, I mean, they'll last a little. There's one cat ball out there right now, and then I got the fidget spinners and stuff. I do need a little bit of light. Um, and something that can keep, you know, keep me from having to change batteries or go out there about every day to do something. So I put the ball cap, like I said, over here. I don't know if that's what it meant. It said cap. I'm assuming I got never. Okay. I don't know. So earlier I was doing the investigation out in the shed, and I was getting um, the flashlight. I was getting REM pod and K2, and I mean it was going absolutely bonkers out there earlier today. So I thought maybe trying something in here it might kind of help out a little bit, but um, not so far. But you never know. We gotta give it time. Give it time. Maybe something to come through. Maybe we want to light something up. But comment if you see anything behind me that I might miss. Yeah, I like to have something that lights up too. Cause the detection on there would be real good. I mean, that fidget spinner you and mom gave me is out there sitting out there in front of the clown dolls, and the camera's pretty up close to it. So if it does move, we should be able to catch it. Also, if I could just, something that could be, I do have another flashlight somewhere, and I need to find where it's at, and maybe that'll help too. Because as long as it's not flashing for any long period of time, the batteries will hold for a while. So on the word never, are you never going to light anything up? So me and Marty went to two cemeteries yesterday, and one Marty had never been to before, and she got to see it for the first time. I'd been there one other time, and we enjoyed going, and we had a pretty good time investigating. Marty don't go with me too often, but when she does, we always come across some unique stuff. And in both cemeteries, we got some real good things that came through, people's names, so on. That's I thought I was gonna get another word that we've been trying to follow through and figure out more about. And my sister helped us with one of them yesterday. So I'm gonna actually move. There we go. That's a little better. Um, so and then of course I said like I said, the investigation from earlier today. I don't know. My next video will be Tuesday. I think I want to just do Tuesdays and Fridays now. So Tuesday the upload, and then Friday the live streams. Um, but I'm not sure which one I want to put up Tuesday yet. What I do is I usually start uploading the video on Sunday or Monday and have it ready for Tuesday at 5. Can you tell me your name? I got question. What's your question? So it says question now. So I don't know how good y'all. Yeah, you can say it pretty good. Hey, everyday treasures, how are you? Go check them out, by the way, guys. Good channel. Okay, I thought it came close. It's like it wanted to change a word, then it just stopped. I don't know what the deal was with that, but anyway. Um. Okay. It keeps like it's going to change and then doesn't. Yeah, please go check them out. Let's see. Got surge is my next word. Um, okay. Every day you can put your link in there if you like. I made you a moderator to where you can do that. If you want to put your link in, everybody can go check out your channel. So surge is my next word. Not really sure what that means exactly to them, but what do you mean by surge? So I like to have your name too, spirits. By the way, I don't think um, I don't think the K2 is going off. I think we should be able to see it pretty good. Um, if it does, that was one thing earlier. The K2 during the investigation I did earlier today, I've never seen it go off like it did. I've seen it, light up, go red, all that kind of stuff, but it went absolutely crazy today, unlike anything I've ever seen. And I know the shed's real haunted and everything, but I've never seen it do that before. I got Everly. Is your name Everly? Yeah, there's his link. Go check him out, guys. Hit that like and subscribe over there. So maybe their name is Everly. I don't know. I got the name Everly, and I got something else fixing to come through. It looks like. Um, got tough. Is it tough to light that stuff up? The green light might be the easiest thing for you to do. And I'm going to do a quick check in the shed and see what we got going on out there. See if there's any activity or anything. I've not got any notifications. Nothing new. Me. Okay, so like I say, I can keep an eye on the shed out there, see if we get anything. But again, I don't know how good you can see that. I don't. Let me see. Um, let's see if I can make it to where you might be able to see it a little better. But present. I said Everly, and it says present. Like I'm present. I'm here. I don't know how good. You can kind of see that a little bit. I wish I could link it up to the thing and would do a share screen with it, but I was trying to do that earlier and never could figure out how to do it. So um, anyway, it'd been cool to have that on both of these screens here, so we could keep an eye on the shed and what's going on over here possibly. Um, But I want to hop back off of that because if I get a notification, it won't show up. I don't want to miss anything that's going on out there. All right. So like I said, the last video we did, please check that out. That slapping or whatever on the concrete slabs. If you're just now joining us, video I put up the other day in the Arts District, I got some slapping or something going on the either the silo or at the concrete slabs there, and I couldn't make it out which one is coming from, but there was nobody there but me at all. And I got liver. Waiting on the next word. Okay. So and definitely the video where I got the name Garrett recently. Plan on going back out there as soon as possible, and maybe try to visit the place where he lived at one time. It's now a church. Depending on if I'm able to get on the land of where the church is at now, sometimes most churches you can kind of at least park in their parking lot. And I don't know if there's any cemeteries with this church, but this thing's going crazy. I got aluminum. Don't know what. You get aluminum in your liver? I don't know if that's what you mean. But if I can get into that church area in that parking lot, I will definitely try to investigate that and see if Garrett comes through there as well. So the story behind Garrett is he uh, apparently had fallen, I guess maybe on his gun or has dropped his gun. Anyway, it shot him. But I really want to know if that's exactly what happened or if there was something else that did somebody do it. Did he accidentally do it or did somebody do it to him? I'd like to know that. Because for some reason I'm thinking, it might be a good idea to investigate that. Because newspapers back in the 1940s didn't really, and people didn't really investigate too much. They usually just went by word, that somebody said, and just that was good enough. We got William. Your name's William. We got Everly and William. Those two names are coming through. So yeah, it's like I said, like no, because the newspapers back in the day, you hardly could rely on anything. And of course, back then they didn't really have any forensics of this or that, or I mean, you just had to go by what anybody said. I got depressed. Who's depressed? William, are you depressed? You don't have to be depressed. This is a safe place for you to be. Hi, Mom. Um, okay. I'm trying to make sure because sometimes you can miss a word, but I can go back and find it. But I'd hate to miss one. Y'all have any questions for the spirits or whatever? Let me know. I got possessed. No, we're not possessing anything. Nobody's getting possessed in here. Try to light those things up over the flashlight or K2 or the cat ball. If you haven't seen the video where I had to leave the cat ball to cemetery, go check that one out. Sometimes we get hardly any activity, and sometimes you get a ton of activity. But you got to go back to the same places over and over and over again, and that helps a lot. When you go back and visit places as many times as you possibly can, especially wherever you live, I would always say Go check out your cemeteries or haunted place, like we got Helen's Bridge and places like that. So definitely go back and check those places multiple times, because the more you go back, the more I got book. The more times you go back, the more stuff you'll get. What book are you talking about? Can you tell me the name of the book? I got book. I'm actually going to do something real quick. There we go. That'd be a little better. Yeah, it really is. And that's what's helped me at places like Helen's Bridge or Riverside Cemetery to start getting good things to come through. There's now, and always, if you've been on YouTube for a while, let's say you've been investigating, like we have, like 6 years, go back and watch your old stuff, and maybe there's something that you may have forgotten when you were investigating a place, and you can take that and jot it down and go back and see if you can make contact with that spirit. There's a spirit down at the river that me and Marty made contact with about 6 years ago, and his name was Everett, and I forgot all about it. And I was watching one of our old videos, and to see if anything could trigger any memories of stuff. And we got Everett came through the spirit box, and so when I go back down there, I want to try to communicate with Everett again. Coordinate, but yeah, and then the haunted basement that we've done in the past. That's my mom and dad's place right next to it. It's been they moved out about 3 4 months ago, so there's nobody living there now, and they're starting to get a lot of activity, including what sounds like a growl going on down there. And I'm kind of wondering, since they've not been in there in a while, the house has not been empty in 40 plus years, and so I wonder if the spirits that were kind of dormant are starting to come out more. And if that's the case, then we definitely got to get it down there and do some investigations, and maybe try to keep any evil harm stuff out. Which may be why Thomas is over here and in our shed and the monkey out there. He might have decided not to be in that basement no more. I don't know. So I'm still on the word coordinate. I got amount. I don't. I'm. I'm just thinking that sometimes we're getting residual words coming through from residual spirits that don't even know they're even being investigated. Don't know parties, but I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll get down there and investigate and see what's going on in that basement. It's been a long time, and we'll see if we can make contact with whatever spirits are down there. I was hoping to get activity back here, well, back there, but nothing's been going on. I don't think that monkey back there is haunted at all. So that's probably why I'm not getting anything. Like out in the shed, I will. So as soon as I can, I need to go back out there with you guys on a Friday night and get the dolls going again. But it was worth, to see, if anything would happen. So let me, excuse me, let me go over here a second. Okay, so I want to bring up a video from the other day. So I always like to do a review on things, and we'll do that real quick. Since it seems like the ghost tool is kind of slowed down and not much going on there. Oop, I did it wrong. I'm gonna add that back. There we go. And so we'll listen into this for just a minute. I should be in the right spot, I hope. But what was that? That was the noise right there. I don't really know exactly what that noise was, but we'll try to get it again here. Get it in the right spot. Could miss it going off because I do look around. But what was that? See, it was that. I don't know what that was. I cannot understand what that was. And so I'm not really sure what I got. I don't know if it was. It's like something slapping the side of those concrete pillars, and I'm thinking maybe that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure, but it was either that or maybe they were hitting the silo, but there was nobody there. And before I ever started filming, I checked in the entire area. There was nobody there, and there was nobody there until I started to leave. When I started to leave, I started to pull out, and there was some people pulling in, but but there was nobody there but me. That was it. And so I'm not really sure what that noise was exactly, but it did definitely sound like something was slapping. So if you haven't seen the full video, please check it out. It's just the one before this one. And I got a train that came through. You can see a full train from start to finish, from when it came into the arch area there with the silo until it left. Um, so got that. I always love filming. I love trains anyway, and I was glad to be able to film that one. So yeah, just yeah. If you watch the video, just comment. Let me know what you thought because I'm confused, and I'm not getting any more words from the ghost tool. It's like it's just shut down. Nothing going on there. No. Let's see. No notifications from outside. No. Okay. So no notifications from outside. So pretty quiet night considering what I had earlier going on out there. But I'll take the laptop out there next week or two, and we'll see what we get while we're out there. Yeah, I would say so because a lot of energy going through there with the trains and stuff. So that's probably one thing that kind of helped out, and because it would have been after the train had already passed by when I got that, and again, I don't know what it was. I mean, there was no people, no animals, nothing was around. It had to be something. I'm still on the word of mouth. I ain't got anything else. Nothing's going on. Okay. It happens. This is paranormal. This is what happens. Sometimes you get things, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, and sometimes you don't. We did get the name Everly and William. So, not sure how they're related to anything going on, but again, it could be residuals. I would love to be able to catch residual spirits talking and listen to their conversation and see what they were saying. Because they're talking about whatever that time frame they're in. So if ever in the 1930s or something, you would hear them conversations about whatever's going on back then. I wish there was some way we could capture residual sounds of the past and be able to record those and listen into them. and it may be like a lot of breaks and stuff in it, possibly. But man, wouldn't that be cool if you could do that to capture residual conversations? Because I've heard many stories, and even uh, my own experiences with that is I've heard things, like you hear like a couple people talking, but you can't ever understand them. But I got to accomplish is my next word. But it would be really cool if you could set up something to record residual spirits and it be able to pick up the conversations as much as possible. I would love that. Yeah, probably so. Because when they started grading and moving around stuff up there and putting the house up there, I'm sure they disturbed some spirits. And then, of course, down at the old house and stuff like that. So any of that stuff could be uh, residual for sure. And Marnie will say too that she can hear voices through like box fans and stuff like that. And there's been times I have too, like radio stations and stuff. It's weird. I got how is my next word. I don't know how, but I like to do that. It'd be cool if everybody invent a way, maybe if a box fan can pick up stuff like that, if it's actually something they can do. Wouldn't it be kind of cool if you could take that and then be able to record it and then eliminate the sound of the fan, but pick up the words? I mean, there's a lot of technical stuff. I'm sure somewhere down the road, somebody's going to invent something. I got harsh. Somebody's going to invent something that's going to work like that. I'm just not technically inclined to do that, so I don't know how I would do it. I could give it a shot though. Maybe take a voice recorder and record a box fan and then maybe try to break that down, and I don't know, that might be one way of doing it. Because when I use the EVP recorder at one of the cemeteries a while back, I got what sounded like footsteps walking behind me. That I didn't hear with my, I guess you say, naked ear. I heard it when I played it back. So there's got to be some way of doing something like that. I don't know what the hell, a bug or something. Um, yeah, I thought I was going to read another word. Um, yeah, nothing's going on back there. Um, no monkey haunted. Got pastor. We used to get preacher and pastor all the time out in the shed. So I want to start doing podcasts again. Maybe getting some guests on. That'd be kind of cool. Like to be able to do that soon. Okay. Who's the pastor? William, are you the pastor? Or Everly? Yeah, if you guys are seeing anything behind me that I don't, just let me know. I mean, the K2's right there where my hand is. So if it flashes, let me know. And then the cat ball would be right over here, and then the flashlight over there. So, or actually, I'm wrong. Right there's the K2, and right there's the flashlight, I believe. Yep, that's right. K2 flashlight. Kind of a slow night for paranormal. Okay, so like I said, I'm just gonna while we're waiting to see if we're gonna get anything here or in the ghost. Every time I start talking, the ghost tool starts moving. So got Aaron. That's my next word. His name is Aaron. Aaron's you're the pastor. You done some preaching. So where was I going? Hopefully gonna be able to do some more investigations next week. I don't know where yet. Me and Marty talked about going back to some places we've not been to in probably like 5 years. Hopefully be able to go back and do that and see what's changed or we recontact. One place that we want to go to, a cemetery has a guy who was a limousine driver for John F. Kennedy Jr. So that would be really cool if we could make contact with him. Maybe get some stuff come through and him let us know what he knew. Maybe I ain't getting anything else. That's been pretty much it. Oh man. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down here. It's just nothing going on with the K2 or anything. So, and the words of the ghost tool has been very slow. Maybe next week or two we'll go out in the shed and try that out. I want to hop off here for the night, and I thank you all for being here. And God bless, and we'll see you all soon. Bye. Thank you, Everyday Treasure. Appreciate it.